In this video, I'm going to show you how to use one of Wix's really cool tools, which is called Wix ADI, which basically will build you a website framework very quickly and easily. So go to wix.com. You'll probably see a page like this, although they're changing their site all the time. So it may not look like this when you go there, but you'll want to find your way to sign in or get started. So if you do get started, it's going to probably take you to a sign-in screen. If you've never signed up before, fill out your info here, or you can just use the Google sign-in. Once you're signed in, you may see a screen sort of like this. Again, mine looks different because I've got like an advanced, like a partner account. But you'll want to find a blue button that says Create New Site. So when you click that, it gives you two options. It's going to ask if you want to use Wix or Editor X Beta, which we'll be doing later. It's a much more advanced, like designer-centric editor, whereas Wix tends to be a little more user-friendly. So we're going to use the Wix option. And we're going to be creating for this assignment a website for a Wikipedia article of your choice, or we can click the random button. So we're just going to click Other. And so here's where it asks us if we want to use the regular editor or ADI. So we're going to choose ADI. And what it's going to do is ask us a bunch of questions. Now, what it's used to is some sort of small business website. So these questions might be sort of, business oriented. We could also do Blogger because we're going to be doing an article or a web page for an article. So it's going to ask us if we want any of these features. We don't want that. We don't want that. We're going to click Next. So what's the name of the blog? So this is where I'm going to switch over to Wikipedia. So we go to wikipedia.org, and I'm going to click English, and then I'm going to click, it's very small, but here on the left, the random article button. I'm going to see, and some of these might be kind of crazy, so just click this until you find something that interests you. Or if you have something specific in mind, you can do that too. So, or maybe you could just do your favorite artist. I'm really obsessed with Kelly Lee Owens. She's a sort of electronic musician. Okay, so here's some Wikipedia info on her. So this is going to be what I'm going to use as the title. So boom. Next. So this can end up being like a fan page or something. It's asking if there's an existing website. So let's see if Kelly Lee has a website. She has a Bandcamp. Oh look, there's her Wikipedia. So look at, oh, there's her official website. All right, so there's her website. I'm going to copy this, and I'm just going to drop that in. And what it's going to do is it's going to try to pull as much data as it can from her existing site. So it says there's no images. I don't know if she has an email. Let's go under contact. Clarissa at management.com. We don't need any of that other contact info. She does have a social media page. Looks like she had a Twitter. Yep, so here's her Twitter page. So I'm going to right click, copy link address. Your site may not have these things. This is just my example. Just pull whatever you're able to get. Boom, next. So it's pulling more stuff. It gives us some general styles to pick from. So now I know Kelly Lee Owens, she tends to be kind of a minimalist. So I'm going to go with either minimal or clean. I think I'm going to go with clean. Click continue. All right, so now it says pick your favorite homepage. Oh, and since I said I wanted a blog, it's giving me a bunch of blog formats. So these are my three choices. So this one has the title right over top of the image. This one seems to have the title and then like a slideshow. This one has a big image and then the title. I'm kind of digging this last one. So I'm going to use this design. So it's asking, do we want an about, contact, quote? You know, I don't want a whole lot. Maybe just an about page. So I'm going to, I don't want to skip changes. And look, it's already created a web page layout for me. And look, it says Kelly Lee Owens down here. Okay, so now at this point, I'm going to click on, you can, actually there's many options here. So we can click on the side here, and right now all we have is the home. If we want to add a specific feature, like a section or a page or an app, we can do that. We can go to design and change the colors and stuff like that. I kind of like the colors, and we can manage the blog. So I'm just going to click edit on one of these sections, and it gives me all these options down here. It's got a tagline, so I'm going to find out if she has a tagline. Or if I can't find a tagline from here, I'm going to go to her Wikipedia page. So I'll just say Welsh electronic musician and producer. So let's go back here, and then I'm going to paste that into tagline, and then paste. Okay, so I think I'm good for the top part. That's all I want. I'm just going to edit this section, and then I'm going to replace this image with an image of her. So I'm going to click replace. Okay, so now I doubt they have any images. So what I'm going to have to do is do an image search for her. So I'm going to go to images.google.com. Kelly Lee Owens. And that seems to be the most popular image of her. Okay, so I'm going to download this image. So save image as, and just save it on my desktop. And then when I go back to Wix ADI, I'm going to click Upload Media. And then look for Kelly. Okay, so there's the image. Click Apply. Okay, so there's her image. So this part right here, I kind of want to change that title. So I click right on it, and instead of Discover Kelly Lee Owens, I'm going to say something about her new album, Inner Song, out now. Latest album. And then they give us a spot for a description. So I'm going to go to the Wikipedia article. I actually didn't even know this. Kelly left her career as an auxiliary nurse in a cancer ward in Manchester to pursue music in 2009. I'm just going to paste that right here. And then I'm going to get rid of these Wikipedia links. You should do that. And if there's ever a hot link like this, just click the link icon, choose none, hit OK. And there you go. And then this is just a blog. So if you want to go further, you can go on a news website like Google News, go anywhere where you have access, and you can even create little blog entries for that. I'm just going to delete this contact thing because I don't want people contacting me. And then down here, finally, I'm just going to change this footer where it says 2020 instead of by Kelly Lee Owens. I'm just going to say 2020. And then I'm going to say proudly created by John Early. All right, and then I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to call this Kelly Lee Owens. All right. So it's all done. I'm going to click View Site, and boom, it's got the title, subtitle. It's got these links. I probably should swap out those links, the icons. And it's got the title here, latest album, and then it has the quick description that I got. And then there's the band, and then the footer. So just like that, you have a web page with no design skill, just some copy and paste. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. So feel free to experiment. Thanks for watching.